Remember, don't steal or do anything dishonest. Your government hates competition.
Anonymous News. As the world turns, what's new has our full attention. Join us to post what mainstream media will not, the truth. If you do not want this read to you, click links or read below. Thanks. The Australian Attorney General, Nicola Roxon, on Julian Assange's extradition, and is Julia Gillard guilty of treason, as Julian Assange asked her on television. I have been waiting on a response from the Attorney General and Foreign Affairs Minister regarding Julian Assange's extradition. Today I received the response. Sharon Bird MP writes, 21 February 2012. Dear Mr. X, please find enclosed a letter I have received from Attorney General Nicola Roxon MP, following my representation on your behalf, regarding the matter of Mr. Julian Assange. I hope that this information from the attorney may be of interest to you. Yours sincerely, Sharon Bird MP. Nicola Roxon writes, 16 Feb 2012. Dear Miss Bird, corrected to say Sharon, thank you for your letter of 16 January 2012 enclosing correspondence from your constituent, Mr. X, about Mr. Julian Assange. In his letter, Mr. X states that the government should be advocating on behalf of Mr. Assange to the United Kingdom and Swedish governments. Australia's ambassadors in London and Stockholm have repeatedly sought assurances from the United Kingdom and Swedish authorities that Mr. Assange's case will proceed in accordance with due process and procedural fairness. Mr. X also expressed the view that the government needs to protect Mr. Assange from the possibility of being extradited from Sweden to the United States. If an Australian citizen is required to respond to an allegation of breaching the laws of another country, the government's role is to seek to ensure due process is followed in the legal proceedings. Extradition treaties between most countries, including between the United States and Sweden, the United States and Australia, and Sweden and the United Kingdom, include common conditions and obligations designed to protect the person who is subject of the extradition request. These requirements include that extradition cannot take place for a political offence, the offence for which extradition is sought must be an offence in both the requesting and the requested state, and a person cannot be extradited in relation to an offence for which the death penalty is available unless the requesting state undertakes not to impose or carry out the death penalty for the offence. I trust this information is of assistance. Yours sincerely, Nicola Roxon. Anonymous message. So what utter lies, as why did Gillard the USA puppet pass in a backroom deal, when all eyes and media were on the setup Kevin Rudd, coming back from USA, to have a run at Gillard planned by the USA to cover up the backroom deal that changed federal law, so that Australia can just hand over Julian Assange to the USA. As scared shitless, Gillard was very worried that Julian was going to form his own political party here in Australia, so Gillard and her mates in the USA put a good stop to that, which went under the radar very conveniently of all media. As Julian said to Gillard a little while back on ABC television Q&A, should she be tried for treason by the Australian people for her backroom dealings with the USA? As her mates are telling her what laws they want in place, and Gillard is only too happy to assist, as she owes the USA a lot, as they instigated her coming to power over Rudd with the bloodless coup arranged by Beazley and Hillary Clinton, which was exposed by WikiLeaks. So seems now we have our Prime Minister whose best interests are to serve her masters in the USA and let her mates overrun our country with their soldiers and using our bases anytime they like. We currently have 30 plus the United States bases in Australia, and now Julia is giving her mates the Cocos Islands as well. And well, the Nuclear Pacific Treaty, how can the United States nuke subs and ships dock at our ports? With Julia's blessings, let alone be in our waters. Seems this has been forgotten conveniently for her USA mates as well. So thanks, Julia, for making Australia part of the USA war machine and false lies on war on terror and making us now a target. And all the bullshit war on terror laws will soon be implemented here in Australia as they are being in the UK thanks to the USA's mate Gillard. And I won't mention the recent oops that Julian Assange's solicitor just happened to be magically put on a no-fly list when she tried to fly back to Australia. And to boot, Australia is buying from America a billions of dollars spy satellite. For what? Well, snooping on China and America's interests overseas, and information is to be shared with her mates in the USA. What a good deal the USA has got from us. They can now by law extradite any person they want without giving a reason, and can also have access to any person in Australia's information. I wonder if this would work if the tables were turned. Damn straight it would not. Google two names together, Gillard and Obama, or Gillard in USA, and you will find some amazing info on our precious Prime Sinister Minister. Not to mention her dealings and being involved with her then-boyfriend who stole $1 million from a union and Gillard while working for Slater and Gordon solicitors makes good reading. Links below. One of her mates from the Slater and Gordon days is now a federal judge. Handy hey. We would be in jail if we did this. How did she avoid jail? And how did she stop all media from covering this? By threatening them with legal action, and she has never answered all the questions relating to this. Seems those that have done illegal things are scared of WikiLeaks. This explains Gillard's fear of Julian Assange, as she has hidden a lot from the Australian people about her dubious past and mateship with the USA. End message. Your government working hard to protect you. Itself. From you. Please help. Share this article with others. See links to this below. Thanks. The heroic fight with us. The honest support us. The corrupt fear us. For we are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Expect us to expose you.